So about a year ago, I discovered this cool little app called Lowres NX, and it's made by a guy named Timo. Timo? He calls his name Timo, Timo, and it's an app where you can create games. And I thought it was really cool. Um, and I don't see a lot of videos on it, so I thought, maybe nobody's really said anything. I don't know. The guy doesn't charge for the app. I think he should. But this is my first project right here. It was my idea of an RPG. And the guy, goes in grass and he gets in a fight. And at the time, I didn't know about the gamepad. I wasn't, very smart. And you push pause and it tells you your stats and your XP and money and stuff. And you go into another battle and you gain experience. And I thought it was pretty cool. You learn to, I don't know. I built it in like a week or something. Because I didn't know anything and I was reading a lot, and I can even, I made a way you can level up, and yeah, it's pretty cool. You do these battles, and if you push pause, now I'm level 2, and my money went up to 37. So I thought it was pretty cool, and I've been updating. I still update the game. I've been working on it for a while, and right now I'm adding shops and inns and stuff. Doors you can go inside, and obviously I've updated my character quite a bit and the graphics, but I thought it was a really cool thing. I don't see a lot of people on it, and there's a huge community, and obviously there's still bugs in my code and stuff, but I just wanted to throw it out there, for people to know, like, if you want to learn to code, this is a perfect, app, and everything's there and it's free, and I don't see a lot of people talking about it, and to me it's amazing. Like, I just, can't believe you can learn to code for free and you can do it on your phone. I'm doing this on an iPhone, so you can do it on anything. I'm sure, I haven't checked if it's on the Android store because I have an iPhone, but I'm sure it is. So yeah, you just click a new project. I renamed it Learn, and you go to the character designer, and it's this easy where you just go into the character designer, you pick up, which pixel you want to work on, and you just start coloring it in. And the pixels are 8 by 8. You can go 16 by 16, but for this tutorial, I'm just trying to keep it small and simple to show you how simple it is that you can learn to code, within the week, or build a game in a week, if you wanted to anyway. And you can take your time, obviously, make it as big as you want. And there's a lot of people making games, and there's examples and stuff, and they have their community. And yeah, so you just, dot away on, dot away on your character, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm happy with this. And, you can build, I want to build a background. I'm going to show you how to build a character and a background. So, for the background, we're just going to keep it simple, just like the character. We won't make them moving or anything. And, obviously with the background, we'll just do something simple like flowers. That's all I can think of. Maybe I should have built grass. It would have been easier. But yeah, just, some flowers. And, sorry, let me see. Oh, yeah, so you save. So you click the data, and you click main character. There's different, those are the presets. You can do them wherever you want. You can save wherever you want. I think there's like 15 slots to save. But, palettes are in 1. 2 is going to be, you're just going to click disk, and 2 is going to be the default for the characters. And once you save, you just go back out. And then you go, there's your main characters right there. But you go back in go to the background designer to work on the background. And now there are your colors. Simple, right? You see your colors and you decide, well, what color do I want for the background? And that first, if you see the red square, that's your background. That will be your background color. So I thought, why not do a little gray world? A little moon planet. And I made my color peach. I want a skin peach. So you can do any color you want, yellow, green. There's different colors, and you can play around with it. So yeah, my colors may not be the best, but I'm a little short time. I'm not trying to, just trying to make a quick video to show y'all guys. But obviously, I like the red and the green it works for both characters. I'm trying to find something that works for the background and for the character. And you just go to your disk and you save your palettes. You save your color palettes, and you work on the background. Of course, you can move that little tab on the right, from save to work on, and the very far left is going to be your background. And you click your character, And, I click the flowers, and I click the stamp, and the little stamp, you know, now that you have your character picked out, and you click the stamp, you just start touching your screen, and you said, this is where I want flowers, and you just start putting flowers. And obviously, if more characters, you have more designs, and you can build buildings and whatnot. But, it looks pretty cool just with the flowers for this tutorial. Anyway, I think it's going pretty quick. We're making a game, in I think in less than 10 minutes here. So you go to your disk, you save the background, and now you have your colors, you have your character, you have your background, and that's a game right there. I mean, well, maybe not the coding, but you got the simple part out the way. You have your characters, you have your colors, you have your background, and and it's right there, all in ones and zeros. It's all there. Just don't delete things, because you start deleting things or moving things around, things will change on you. But yeah, obviously if you delete something or move something around, you can, as long as you replace it with the same number, it should all be okay. But yeah, you type in your gamepad, and you'll need one gamepad. So it comes with that. You can just left, right, up, A, B, what A, B, A, B. And that's given to you. That's already in the gaming program. It's already there in the app. You don't have to build your own buttons or whatever. It's there for you. And obviously, if you have something large like an iPad and you can make a 2-player game, a fighting game or something, that's pretty cool too. But for this tutorial, again, we just need one gamepad. So we put one gamepad. And X and Y are just like math class. X is horizontal, Y is vertical, and that's for my character. Where do I want to place my character is X and Y. So X and Y, again, X will be going back left and right, and Y will be going up and down. And obviously there's nothing on the screen yet, because I haven't built any or put anything in the screen, any of those characters on the screen. So to put a background, you put BG, which stands for background, and obviously you're going to copy a background that I just made. And it goes from 0, 0 to the very top to 32, 32. So it's, from the top to bottom, that's how big it is. And we're going to copy to 0, 0, the top left of the background. And so now it's playable. You just push play at the top right corner. And if you obviously delete it, it's gone. But if you, if you put it there and you push play, you're going to see your background. I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, you can, build a whole thing of buildings and whatever. As long as you made that background and you place it, it's there. It's already there for you. And we'll show you scrolling later. And, if you want to learn how to walk or something, just, I don't know, comment or something or whatever, like it and be like, oh, hey, can you do more of these videos? But, I'm really just doing this video to show you how simple you can make a game. And I think it's really cool. So, as you see, I put move up there, and that doesn't matter. That's just a little quick note. So I put a little dash and a move. I just like to keep things organized. And we're doing a do loop. So it says do, and we're literally going to do what? And it's asking what we're going to do, and we put in what we're going to do. And the loop at the end, just make sure that it goes back around. And it says do, loop, and it goes in circles. It just keeps going in circles. So then you put if statements. And if you don't know what an if statement is, this is what we're learning today. So, that's what this video is about. This first thing is if. And if you do something, then this happens. So if up, then y equals y. Right? That y equals is y. It's the same. But then it goes -1. So we're going to go up 1. Same thing. If down, then y equals y plus 1. Instead of minus, it's plus. Because we want to go the opposite way. So left is going to be the same thing with x, because it's horizontal. So x equals x minus 1 to go left. And guess what? What's right? If right, and that circle, the O is just a button. So if right button, then x equals x plus 1. You probably already guessed that. So x equals x plus 1. And that right there is done. We've already done the buttons. What's going to happen? And you're saying, well, where's the character? So obviously we have to put the character in, the sprite. We have to put in a sprite. And to do that is real simple too. You create you just write sprite and you decide, hey, what number is this sprite character going to be? 1 through 100 or something. I just put 1. And then X is going to be his movement. And then of course Y is going to be his movement going up and down. And then 1, I'm using character 1. So then the sprite pops up. What? So you can change the number on the sprite. He can be sprite 0. It won't change. He can be sprite 10, sprite 5. It doesn't matter. If you have more sprites, then obviously you're going to want, to keep them organized 1 through 10 or 1 through, keep them organized. But we have one sprite here, so sprite 1 is fine. And with that last number is the character. So obviously if I wanted to turn it to flowers, we use the number 49 there. And you just put in 49. And now I'm going to become flowers that move. And yeah, so it's simple as that. You can use whichever character you want. But since our character is 1, or he's on 1, then we're going to use 1. Now, if you see, I sort of messed up here. If you go left, you're going the opposite way. If you go right, you're going the opposite way. And you're thinking like, why is that? Well, it's because the loop is running. So obviously it's -1. But since it's saying loop if up, and it just keeps going in circles, up, 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 up. I'm holding up and it just keeps going up, 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 up. So it's -1 minus 1, and that makes it a positive, so it's going the wrong way. So we have to put in something else, which is wait variable. Wait until something happens. So VBO just says, wait till that button's pressed, and then, it's just going to get pressed that one time. And, obviously it slows the character down. And, you can actually choose the direction now. Right, left is left, not right. It's not the opposite. You're going the correct directions. But the point is, the game's done. I built a character that moves. We built a character, a background, and he's moving in less than, 10 minutes. I mean, that's crazy. And of course, if you need a guide, they have right on the app where you can read and you can learn and you can do all this stuff. You can build your characters. You can learn, all about loops, and there's different types of loops. There's different types of variables you can write, and you don't have to be good with math. It's right there for you. And it's in English. If you want to do something, you can read and you can learn. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like to read. Say, I don't want to read. So I thought, what, I would make a video to show how easy it is, to make a game. And, I mean, yeah, there's even an about page. I would say donate to the developer. Because to me, who wouldn't pay, $10 for the game, $9.99? I mean, that's just crazy. I think anybody would. And there is, right on the app, you can go straight to Safari and go to the website. And it has the same, it has all these programs there. People are building games. And you can see the codes they wrote. So you can say, how did they do that? And you can read their code. And you can download their game and play their game. And that's mine, of course. You can make a profile. And it saves your games. And, obviously people are learning from each other. And I don't know. I just wanted to show this off because I'm like, does anybody know about this? Is there anybody out there that wants to learn to make a game? And I thought it's pretty cool. It's real simple. It's real easy. And I just don't think a lot of people know about it because I just discovered it. So, so yeah, go on there, create a game. If you want to learn more, hit the like button or comment below like, hey, I want to learn to do this. Or, like I said, the community will help you. And I know some people just like to watch videos and tutorials, but hopefully there's more people out there that want to learn to make games. And, obviously if you learn something, awesome. Keep watching, I guess, or keep liking, and I'll maybe make more videos, but definitely donate to the developer. And again, if you ever need help or if you ever want to see his games, it's like Timo or Timo. Just look on the about and it'll show his name and everything. And hopefully, he's cool with me posting this, but I just don't feel like nobody talks about this. And I just feel like, somebody should say something like, hey, this game is here. This, you can create a game right here. So I'm just raising my hand and hopefully everybody comes in and starts creating their own game. All right, guys. Bye.